So, American presidential election is coming up in about 6, 7 months from now, and there are some really interesting things when you look at three countries in the world: Israel, Pakistan, and India. When you look at these three countries and what is it that they want and expect in as the outcome of the presidential election in America, you'll see some really interesting nuances here. So, let's start with Israel. That's a country that right now is busy killing children. It's busy in a genocide in Gaza right now. It has flattened almost the entire Gaza, killed so many people, including so many children. We all know that. Uh, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants Biden to lose in 2024 and wants Donald Trump, or any Republican for that matter, but of course, precisely Donald Trump to win the election because he knows that Trump is very pro Israel, much more than Biden is. Although you really cannot find any difference when it comes to any president in the United States, Democratic or the Republican. But Trump, he knows, is much more pro Israel and is going to look the other way while Israel is busy killing people. So that's one of the main reasons why Benjamin Netanyahu wants Trump to win. Now let's look at Pakistan. Pakistan, well, when I say Pakistan, I mean the people of Pakistan, not the regime in charge right now, which is a fake regime that stole the mandate and stole all the election and all that. We all know that. The Western world also knows that. Pakistani people want also Donald Trump to win the election because there's a hope that, since Biden didn't pay attention and Biden didn't care, Biden was very much against Imran Khan. There's a hope that Donald Trump, who was very pro Imran Khan and showed some, good. Donald Trump had some nice things to say about Imran Khan, and he did not, he didn't have any problems with Imran Khan. So there's a hope among the Pakistani people that if Donald Trump wins the election in 2024 and he becomes a president, he will be very helpful in getting Imran Khan released and released out of the prison that where he is right now, where he's languishing right now, and the country is paying a huge price for that. But when you compare these two countries right now, Pakistan and Pakistani people are extremely against the genocide going on in Gaza right now. But I'll get to that in a moment. Now let's look at India. India wants Biden to win and for Trump to lose because India knows that the Democratic Party generally is very pro-India, and Biden proved to be very instrumental in working against Pakistan in ensuring that Pakistanis will not be able to have an popularly elected regime, which is Imran Khan's regime, in charge. And India, there are allegations, there are rumors, there are, indirect references made that in the 2020 election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, India, invested a lot of money in campaign of Joe Biden to make sure that he won the election because they knew that Biden would be very instrumental and a key figure in working against Pakistan. And working against Pakistan means removing the government of Imran Khan. Again, that's a detail maybe for another video, but I'll just quickly go through these things. So when you compare all these different positions, Israel and Pakistan find themselves on the same page regarding Trump's victory. They both want Trump to win for, of course, completely different reasons, and they are on the opposite sides when it comes to the issue of Gaza and the children getting killed over there. India, of course, is not on the same page with Pakistan for its own selfish reasons, and it's not also on the same page with Israel, which is, by the way, an ally of India in lots of different other things. So what I'm trying to get to is what I call, and I had written an article about this several years ago for the Israeli newspaper Haaretz. I'll probably share a link somewhere or maybe a picture of it. But if you look in the description section, you'll find the link to that article in the Haaretz newspaper. What I had said in that article and what I will say now is what I call compartmentalization in global affairs, in global politics, in international relations. Meaning, compartmentalization means you keep separate issues in separate compartments, in separate different spheres, and you do not let the two mix together because they are in conflict with each other. So it means while Pakistan can have a friendly relation with Israel, for example, on lots of different other issues, it doesn't mean that Pakistan would give up its stance on Palestine or the Palestinian cause or, for the people of Gaza. It would absolutely not mean that. It can still continue to fight and strive for the Palestinian cause while also working with Israel on lots of other issues. And at the same time protesting and demanding Israel to go back to the pre-1967 borders and even before that. But like I said, we'll get into the details of all that, but that's, it'll become too much and we'll miss the main point of this video, which is compartmentalization. And I had also suggested that while Pakistan and India also do not get along with each other on lots of different issues, but on several different issues, they do get along and, they can compartmentalize that also and, work with each other on issues on which they're on the same page, and of course, not on all other issues. So this is a tricky situation right now because I feel like more than the American people, because American people are almost for a number of years now losing interest in election, because elections used to be in America, they used to be about voting for your favorite candidate. For so many years now, elections in America have become all about voting against the guy you hate. So in 2020, so many people came out to vote for Joe Biden, not because they loved Joe Biden, but because they hated Donald Trump. You can go back in 2016 and you will see the same reasons, and even before that. So I feel like more than the American people, it's the outside countries that are keeping an eye and a sharp focus on what will happen in the American election, and they will be lobbying and maybe even spending money in campaigns to ensure and to struggle toward achieving the success, presidential victory success for their favorite guy. Pakistan would want Trump to win. Israel would also want Trump to win for, like I said, completely different reasons. And India would be against Pakistan and Israel on this very issue, that they would not want Trump to win and they would want Biden to actually win again, the incumbent president. So it will be interesting to see what happens and how things are shaped. And, there's a 6 months election campaign is already getting in full cycle mode in America. And, like I said, I, as a Pakistani American, would want, of course, Donald Trump to win. Of course, he's awful on lots of different issues. For example, one issue that I personally care about a lot is climate change. And Donald Trump and Republican Party, for the most part, are, many of them don't even believe in climate change, let alone doing anything about it. It doesn't mean that the Democrats are doing anything about it. They're just saying, yeah, it's real, we believe it, but that's where they stop. They don't do anything about it. So I mean, we'll see. We'll keep an eye. We'll see what happens. And even Donald Trump winning is just a hope that he might change things in Pakistan. Because remember, the movers and shakers of Pakistan only pay attention to this one constituency, which is Washington D.C., which is the Oval Office. So just wanted to explain this nuance of how these three countries are vying for their favorite guy for completely different reasons, and how Pakistan can compartmentalize in order to Pakistani people can compartmentalize, if they even have the power, to pursue their own interest and see if they can get some benefit out of this. So we'll see. Let me know what you think, and please do comment, and we'll be making next video about some similar issues and some similar topic in the days ahead. Thank you so much.